Hey, Baron, how's it going, man? Nice. I started this like 30 seconds ago, and you're here. Heck yeah, man. All right. Let's see. How's it going, everybody? Everybody joining in, I appreciate you all. Just here to hang out. If you guys want to talk about anything, let's talk about it. You can ask any questions you have in the chat, or it can be gun related. It doesn't have to be though. It can be whatever you guys want to talk about. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's a little bright. There we go. That's a little better. Gives me a headache. What's up, Baron? How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm just chilling, dude. Just here to talk with you guys, and yeah, I still need to do like a gaming stream kind of thing. I'll do it at some point. You're feeling better today? Nice, man. Nice. I'm getting better too. It's taking a minute, but yeah. Mainly off grid. How's it going, man? How's it going, dude? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all you guys. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about. So if you got a question or just something you want to talk about, throw it in the chat. Hey, Dimitri, you're back, man. Good day, man. How you doing today? Yeah, it's great. It's awesome, man. Hopefully you guys are all having a good day too. Things are going good over here. Just chilling. Figured I'd talk to you guys mainly off grid. Looks like you got a pretty cool channel, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe. But yeah, it looks awesome. Let's see. Hopefully everybody is having a good day. No rain, no storm. I don't think we're having any rain today. Random comment. I was able to shoot a buddy's FAO a couple weeks ago. Nice, man. Nice. That's awesome. And yeah, no problem, mainly. Yeah, I want an FAL. I feel like they're pretty cool. Moven, how's it going? Let's see. What are your views on Trump versus Netanyahu after you want to declare war on Turkey? I don't really know, to be honest, man. I just feel like, at the end of the day, probably avoiding like World War III is probably the best thing, I guess. I don't know. But cool collection, just sub. Thanks, Django. I appreciate you, man. I try not to get too political on the channel. But I mean, all in all, I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, Dimitri. I'm ready for the 4th. I probably won't do anything. I'll probably just stream with you guys, and that'll probably be it. Lovely collection. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. At the end of the day, I think it's a very fragile situation, obviously. What is that beauty on the floor behind you? Mike, we've got HK SR9T, B&T GHM9. This is a World War II Japanese sword, the Type 95. And then a PSA Stisen right there. Let's see, guys. Yeah. Well, I appreciate everybody that's in here. Don't get too political. Just don't. I completely agree, Dimitri. I feel like getting political is just not. It's not worth it. Why'd you get a gun? Okay. Arif. I'm probably saying it completely wrong. I got a gun. Let's see. The first gun I ever got was a shotgun, I think. I either got a pump shotgun or a Mosin first. I can't remember which one. And Joshua, how's it going, man? I got the shotgun to like shoot squirrels and stuff. But mainly I just collect stuff. Collect a lot of old stuff. How's it going, Backcountry? I appreciate you, man. Let's see. Super Monk. Hey, how's it going? My uncle found a really good deal in a pawn shop. It was a Mark IV Lee Enfield. Yeah, definitely, Baron. You can find good stuff. There's definitely good stuff to be found. Sorry, guys, I'm still sick. If I sound a little crazy, but Golden Box Airsoft, how's it going? Thanks for being here, man. Me like gun, go boom. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm right there with you. That's what got me into this, I guess. But honestly, yeah, I just like to collect old stuff. Lots of old stuff. I got some stuff behind me that I'm probably blocking. You should get an M1 and Sherman tank. I should. I've got the M1 Garand. I've got the M1 Carbine. I just need the M1 Sherman. And then eventually an M1A1. An Abrams. That'd be nice. Pew pew pew. Yeah, that's right, man. Definitely affordable. Yeah, most of these are I don't know. I found them at good deals, so I got them for a lot less than they're worth. But any very special gun you have? Okay, special guns to me. Okay, sentimental wise, I don't think it's this Mosin, but there's another Mosin I have. Um, let's see. Yeah, I've got another Mosin somewhere in the collection. That's the one my dad gave me. It was my first rifle. Um, I've got a shotgun. I don't think I have it here. My granddad gave me that one. That was my first. I think that was my very first gun, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, things like that, and then other special ones. I don't know. I really like all of them, to be honest. It's like me with my kids. I like them all. But yeah. Lemonade, how's it going? Lee Enfield, yeah, Toible. We got the Lee Enfield right there. What are you afraid of? Nothing anymore. Yeah, that's right, mister. Yeah. Do you have a 22? Kelly, I do have a few 22s. They're on the table here with all the handguns. But yeah. Thoughts on pig stick bayonet? I thought that bayonet was kind of cool, Baron. Um, Obviously, I feel like bayonets have kind of like, I wouldn't say fallen off, but like, we don't, I guess we don't typically use bayonets. At least when I was active, we didn't, but we still had the bayonets. We just never practiced with them. Um, but who knows? That could come back in the fold, I guess, maybe. Do you have an SMLE? I do, Toy Trooper, right there. Um, how many black powder guns do you have? Super Monk, probably 2 or 3. I've got a um, Colt 1861 musket. It's somewhere in the pile. And a couple other things, I think. I do have something Romanian. This right here. Romanian PSL. Let's see. Javad, how's it going? Vietnam, yeah. This one was in Vietnam. It was a U.S. Shotgun in Vietnam. So I'm a gun enthusiast. I have a lot of Russian guns and also some costly rifles like AK-105. Nice, man. That's awesome. Um, Honestly, other people have said my mustache is similar to Stalin. I'm gonna trim it soon. Don't worry. But yeah, I've just letting it grow out a little bit. And I trimmed it already. It was a lot more bushy, I guess. Kelly, pink gun is going to be the KSA Cricket. That is a 22 bolt action. I got it to teach the kids, some of the kids. I also got a blue one and a purple one. Um, let's see. Toy Trooper, the shotgun is not slam fire. Sadly, it doesn't slam fire. I thought it would, but no, it doesn't. Nice collection. Lots of history on that wall. Thanks, Shill. I appreciate you. That's kind of what got me into all this. But let's see. Got an M1 Garand. I do right there. Um, yeah, I've got the M block clips somewhere. Um, but I can't remember what I did with it. Can you trim the mess? Oh my gosh, Kenny, man, you're trying to get me. I don't know, taken down or something. Yeah, no. uh, Sanford, that's a GHM9. It's a B&T. Let's see, Choso. Choso. This has got to be the most American room I've ever been in. Yeah, man, for sure. I don't have any MP5s, and the oldest gun I have is um, it's a whatchamacallit, a Japanese matchlock. I'll show it in a second. Uh, let's see, which one was most familiar in World War? Okay, Joshua said my son handled the 45 quite well. Nice, dude, nice. That's awesome. That's great. Kenny, I do have a 1911. It's a World War One. I'll show it in a second. Those are some nice guns. Person, yeah, the SKS is a Chinese Type 56. I've also got a Yugo and another Type 56 somewhere in the collection. Do you have any legal? No, I don't have any of those yet, but eventually. Toy Trooper, no, you're good. That's what this is for. You guys can ask anything. Dimitri, yeah, I do have that one. And I'll show you the Glock, don't worry. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, do I have air socket? Yeah, that's a Type 38 right there, Toy Trooper. Hey, can you tell me how do I know that someone is weird? My neighborhood wasn't the most safe. That's a good question. I typically kind of keep to myself, or I guess we keep to ourselves. Um, I used to have a neighbor who was really weird, and he would like come to the come up to our door and just stay there for like hours or whatever. And especially when I was gone, it was just my wife at home. It was weird. I don't know. Eventually, we moved away, but I don't know if that's exactly uh, like what's the word? I don't know if that's like if you're able to move away. There's a word, but I can't think of it. I don't have a Type 89. That'd be cool. A shield, my M1 Garand did come from the CMP, but I bought it from someone who got it from the CMP. Who is a better gun tuber, FPS Russia or Demolition Ranch? Joshua, I think I watched more FPS Russia, to be honest. Um, he was still like going whenever I was like growing up, I guess. Um, I mean, I've watched Demolition Ranch. I don't have anything against him. I think he's good. Um, and but yeah, I definitely watched FPS Russia a lot. For now, I cannot move away. Yeah, that's okay, Baron. Let's see. I don't know if they do something weird. I'd say just like call the police or something, maybe. But I don't know. That's easier said than done, I guess. I don't have a VSS. That'd be cool. What do you think of the PMMD86? I know you don't have it. I'm just curious. Let me look it up. PMMD86. Give me a sec. Okay, so it looks like a Romanian AK. I like it. It looks very cool. Yeah, I don't have one, but I'd love to have one. It looks like a side folder with the wire stock. Um, Very cool. I like it. Let's see. My favorite gun tuber is Kentucky Ballistics. Nice, man. I think he's awesome. I watch him too. Brian, I am on early. I typically will do one morning and then like one afternoon stream. But thanks for being here again. I need some coffee. Definitely. I don't like drink coffee a lot, but I would definitely drink some right now. Um, Sorry, I'm getting over some flu thing or something. I don't know. How's it going, Alexi? I appreciate you. Greetings from the U.S. I love your videos. And do you have an FAL? I don't, but eventually I'd love to. Can we see the collection? Yeah, you got it. Okay. So collection. I'll pull you guys off real quick and show you a little bit up close. All right. So first off, I'll show you guys some of these handguns. We got the World War I Colt 1911 right there. We've got the ridiculous Gold Desert Eagle. It's fun. It's very impractical, but it's fun. 22 Heritage Rough Rider 22, Glock 21, the High Point. Yeah. The Heritage Barkeep. Person, I'd probably get an FRT at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. World War II Type 14 Nambu. There's a percussion cap, a 1864 Smith & Wesson Model 2. It was taboo to touch the guns while doing live. Yeah, Brian, I got you. So yeah, it's against the live rules. YouTube's rules for doing a live stream with guns, you can't pick them up, you can't touch them or anything like that. I made that mistake the very first time I live streamed because I was like, I just assumed you could, and it got taken down in about 2 minutes. And if I do it again, I'll get like a strike. But I couldn't stream for like 24 hours, so yeah, it kind of sucks. Otherwise, I'd be picking these up, and it'd be a lot cooler. Because I thought, oh, I'll go to okay, you said Twitch live stream gun rules are more relaxed. Okay. I've debated on trying to do a little bit on Twitch for that. But if I can pick them up, that might make me actually do it on Twitch. Because I feel like that sucks. And okay, Kick pays a lot. I've heard of it. Actually, let's see. I'll show you guys the rifles real quick. Is there a better place to view live stream rules. I typically just go on Google. They got the rules on Google. It says I'll look it up in a second. Um, let's see. Mario. Hey, I didn't get to ask yesterday, but what did you do in the Army? I was a 35 mic, so I do like debriefings, interrogations, stuff like that. But yeah, let's see. Do you have a stun gun that can instantly make a living creature faint? I don't have any of those, but that'd be kind of cool to have, I think. The closest thing I have, which is not the same, is that right there. There's that federal riot gun. It's a tear gas launcher, 37 millimeter, but that's obviously not the same. No wonders. Was just curious. Yeah, you're good, Brian. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know if you ever, if you have a channel or you plan to, just keep that in mind. Because yeah, it'll give you a strike if you're not careful. Who needs so many weapons? Mega Aussie. Well, honestly, these weapons aren't like. These aren't like if something goes bump in the night, I'm not gonna grab this like bolt action rifle. Most of these are bolt guns. I mean, some of them aren't, but mainly it's for the historical aspect, like this World War One Lee Enfield. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. I just like the history of it. So that SVD looking thing is a Romanian PSL. Brian, it does kind of look like the M79. It's the Federal Riot Gun from Federal Laboratories Incorporated. It's like I think they started making them in about the 1930s. And this one was used in the New York State Department of Corrections. So, but I know the British used these up in Northern Ireland during like the Troubles. But yeah, some people just like collecting stuff. What kind of questions? Oh yeah, Corporal. I get a lot of those questions, honestly. Let's see. Almost looks like it does kind of look like a Tommy gun stock. Yeah. Do you have Iraqi weapons? I don't think I have any. I don't think so. Yeah, no. Eventually maybe, but let's see. Is that a Maxlock? Yeah, it is a Maxlock right here. So it's a Japanese Maxlock, super long, and yeah, it's the oldest one I've got. Definitely a cool one though. Wait, the bolt on the Ross rifle is straight. Yeah, it's a straight pull. So it's the one I have is a Ross rifle Mark II. It's in the corner over here. I like it. I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. I know they had issues with the Mark III, and the trenches and all that, but I think the Mark II did pretty well. Favorite bolt gun in your collection? That's a good question. Probably, I don't know. Maybe that Lee Enfield. I like it. Or the, I mean, it's technically a bolt gun. The that Ross rifle with the straight bolt, definitely cool. This to me is like BLM. I completely agree. It's essentially like collecting Pokemon cards kind of thing. How many guns would you like? Yes, definitely. Parker Hale, which model do you have? I'll have to look that up. And yeah, Henry, I've got a lot of German guns. I wouldn't say a lot. I've got a few German guns. I feel like I got more Soviet stuff than German probably. Gewehr 43, I do have that. Let's see. Sorry, my finger it keeps getting in the way of the camera, guys. Do you have a Walther PPK? I don't. Closest thing I've got is this PA63 right here. It's a Hungarian like Makarov kind of thing. Okay, Mario. I'm thinking of enlisting. What was your experience with basic training? Okay, Mario. We got a few people in the chat who have went through basic, like Brian and a few other people probably that haven't said. But basic really isn't that bad. So what I heard when I joined was basic is like 90% mental, 10% physical. And I completely agree. It really wasn't bad. Just do what you're told, and someone's always going to mess it up, but you'll be fine. There's nothing really crazy. I would say like, I don't know. The thing I didn't like the most was the gas chamber, but it wasn't that bad. Like not bad at all. You're in there for like, I don't know, 2 minutes, but yeah. Brian, I don't know if you have any advice to give someone who's thinking about going to basic and is kind of wondering what it's going to be like. It really wasn't bad. Um, just be prepared to do what you're told, and yeah, that's about it really. But it won't be that bad. Brian, I went to Fort Sill. I don't know where you went. I mean, I know you went probably 10 or 15 years before me. I went in 2015, so let's see, dude. Obviously, Emlyn Green is the most American. Yeah, Corporal, it is. It is pretty American. Okay, went in '89, so a lot has changed. Definitely, Brian. Yeah, that makes sense. I would assume that basic was a lot easier when I went through than probably when you went through. But and I think basic has maybe even gotten easier since I've went through. But that was 10 years ago. But anyway, Mario. At the end of the day, I say go for it. There's a lot of opportunities you'll get. But yeah, let's see, guys. Sorry, I'm not able to keep up with the chat. 2015, I was out from a med board. Nice, man. Well, hopefully you're getting some good disability now. But is the lever action a 30-30? It's a 45 Colt. I really like the HK PSG one. Yeah, so it's a HK SR9T. Oops, here, I'm gonna unplug you guys real quick. All right, HK SR. It's got the PSG one trigger pack, the stock, a few other things. So it's essentially an HK91 with PSG one parts that came from what you would call it came from HK, the factory. Let's see. Thanks everybody that's here. I appreciate all you guys, everybody that's commenting and just chilling. Yeah, so we got a sword here. That's a World War II, Type 95. Godfrey, I saw this randomly. Well, thanks for being here, man. I appreciate you. Multiple flood guns. Yeah, definitely. I saw the shorts of you. Thanks. Yeah. Danny, yeah, the recoil on those was actually a little scary. I might quit. We'll see. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this YouTube thing anymore. Those little 22s are it's scary, man. Anyway, um, any prototypes? I don't think I have any prototypes. I wouldn't say this is a prototype. This is a sub 9, so just the predecessor to the sub 2K. Um, the drill sergeants aren't actually mad at you. Yeah, exactly, Joshua. They're not actually mad at you. They're just doing their job. You got a PK. PK. I don't know. I don't think so. I wish I had a PKM. That'd be cool. Alex, yeah, these are all fake. Every single one of them. Nah, just kidding, man. They're real. All real. I've got ammo somewhere, but not near it. Um, let's see. Yeeter, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Hey, I could use some advice. I just dropped 1,700 out of 24 to buy a PTR 9CT MP5 clone. The shop has refused to order the gun. Now it's on back order with no date. Tactical Wizard, yeah, I feel like you should get your money back. That's crazy. Um, let's see. Trent, yeah, drill sergeant's just an assignment. Definitely, definitely. Um, yeah, I guess that's not like you're not. That's not. I mean, it's your job while you're there, but it's not like a MOS or anything. How long did it take to get all these guns? I'd say probably 5-6 years. I'm very fortunate. I found a lot of good deals. Honestly, SVT 40. Yeah, they are loud. They're definitely loud. No one. I would imagine the bright. I would imagine the bright, colorful rifles are. Yeah, definitely, absolutely. They're 22, Brian. I got them to teach the kids, and actually, it's a ton of fun. So I think I have more fun with these than the kids do, honestly. It's a B&T GHM9. Rich, you have to get permission to own guns in certain places, certain states, but where I'm at, not really. No, you just need an ID and you're good to go. You have to pass a background check. Yeah, they're crickets, Brian. They're the KSA crickets. Thanks everybody that's here. I really appreciate all you guys. I think that was the most we've ever had in a stream. Um, the katana is awesome. Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate you. I don't have a Sig Cross. Maybe eventually. Yeah, Nathan. MG42, I would not be. I would love to have an MG42. I can't think of something funny to say. That's insane how easy Americans can get guns. It's so cooked, man. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Anyway, how much does it all cost together? I don't really know. I need to actually go through and count how many I have first. I don't have any full auto guns, guys. I've got the Colt SP1. Yeah, I need an AK-103. The only AK I've got is that Zastava M70. Sorry, guys, I'm sick. None of these are for sale. They're just my personal collection. Call of Duty. Yeah, I think you're probably right, man. What's your favorite one? It's going to be the SVT-40 right there. World War II. Dude, Jeffsky, you're crazy, man. Bro, I'm wholly calling 911. Go ahead, dude. Let's see. Got any 4570? I do. Right here, Remington rolling block. Hang on, let me just put the mic on my shirt so I can actually point. Took my daughter to a gun show last Sunday. Most expensive one I saw was... Oh, no, I believe it. Gun shows have gotten crazy, Brian. I go to gun shows a lot. Or I wouldn't say a lot. That's a lie. I go there every once in a while. And I feel like you can still find some decent stuff. But 4570, we've got Springfield trapdoor rifle right there. It's 4570 and Remington rolling block. The barrel on this is a little wobbly, so I haven't shot it yet. I need to take it to a gunsmith to make sure it's not going to like blow up on me. But yeah, let's see, guys. Sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping up with the chat. There's a lot of you guys in here, which I'm appreciative for. Show your biggest cal in your collection. Henry, that would probably be the 4570 right there and there. Now, it doesn't really count, I guess, because it's like reduced loads. So they don't really kick at all. M1 Garand with EOTech. Yeah, we got the M1 Garand right there. No EOTech on it, though. That'd be crazy. What's the pink one? All right, pink one, we've got KSA Cricket, and those two are KSA Crickets, too. YouTube, these are all real firearms, not airsoft. Yeah, Brian, absolutely. All real, all real. I used to use the airsoft hashtag on the shorts early on the channel because I thought it would help the algorithm, but no, these are all real. And I just shouldn't have used that. The pink is the biggest caliber. Yeah, Guns and Gaming. This is the biggest one, guys. Is that a flare launcher? It is, yeah. It's a federal riot gun, so it shoots flares, tear gas, lots of other stuff. Ran several, yeah, definitely. Do you own a VZ58? What do you think of it? Karar, I'm probably saying that wrong. I traded away a VZ 2008, or yeah, VZ 2008. I wish I wouldn't have. Definitely a cool one. Let's see, what are in the cloths? So in the cloths, like these are gun socks. So I typically keep all of these in gun socks. But for the stream, I pulled them out so that everybody can see. Mario, favorite gun brand? I don't really feel like I have one. I like just about everything. And I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question, but I don't know what I would pick the most. Is that a Keltec by the Green Sock? Yes, it is. It's a Keltec Sub 9. So it's the predecessor to the Sub 2000. I didn't realize that even existed, but I found it on Gunbroker for like $100, and I grabbed it. So, how much do you think your entire collection costed? That's a good question. Probably, I don't know. Probably around maybe 40 is probably what I've put into it. I've gotten really good deals, and I traded a lot of random stuff for some of this. How's it going, Jason? I do have a 1911 and some Glocks. I'll show you guys the, let's see, I'll show you guys right here. So, 1911 right here, that's a World War I, 1917. We do have a Glock, guys. We've got the Glock 19 there. But yeah, do you have an FFL or do you have them shipped to a dealer? Yeah, Brian. I just have them shipped to a dealer. I might get an FFL at some point. I feel like it would probably be like more convenient. I guess maybe not. I know that there's a lot of paperwork to do, and also like inspections and stuff you got to comply with. But I think at some point I'll probably open a gun store or something. Have you got the urge to kill? No, Suzuki. I just like to collect stuff. Syndicate, I'm out here in Missouri. And let's see. Do you have an AK? I do. It's a Zastava M70. Preferred handgun ammo. Definitely the 50 AE. Just kidding. 9mm. That's what I would go with. But there's other good things. 45's fine. I mean, fine. I mean, it's good. But I'd rather have more capacity in the 9. But it's totally debatable. So, yeah. Let's see. Can you show the gold one? Yeah, you got it. It's the gold Tiger Stripe Lee Enfield. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the chat. Let's see. Yeah, I like H&K2. Is that a World War I 1911? Josiah, it is. Colt 1911, model of 1911 U.S. Army. That one was made in 1917. Let's see. I think the Gewehr 43 is possibly original. I don't know. I kind of lean towards maybe not, but yeah. Glock versus Beretta. Dan, if I could only pick a Glock, like a Glock 19 or a Beretta M9 92, I think I'm going with the Beretta. Okay, listen, I like the Glock, but I think aesthetically, the Beretta M9 it's beautiful. What is your cheapest and expensive gun? Okay, cheap is probably this nice high point right here, or this doesn't really count because I can't fire it, but I think I paid way less for that. Or maybe these two up here. Those those were probably like $50. That was probably $50. But after everything I paid on Gunbroker, it was like, I don't know, like no, Brian, you might be right. The Cricket's probably about the same. The Cricket's about $100, so probably those would somewhere around in there. Those would be the cheapest. The one that's worth the most. Sorry, guys, I'm sick. This shotgun right here. It's a World War. No, not World War. Vietnam era shrink shotgun. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm like really not really sick, but just enough to be really annoying. Sorry. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks everybody for being here. We're getting the most people in a live today than I've ever gotten, so I appreciate all you guys. Let's see. 222. Yeah, they must mean 22 or 223 probably. I don't have a Hakeem. It's a Gewehr 43. The one I do have. Syndicate. Yeah, the laws here in Missouri aren't bad. Nikki, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Which gun is highly going to fail if you fire it? Okay, the one I've had the most issues with, that PA-63 at the top, not the pink one. I've tried to take it to the range and shoot it, but I can't get it to work. Fade, it is a trink shotgun. I'm gonna put you guys back up here, so I can actually kind of like talk to you. Personally, I'm a 10mm plus P type of guy. Yeah, Joshua, I need to get a 10mm, to be honest. Eventually I'll get one. Let's see, I'm gonna plug you guys in. I do have it's kind of like a Bison. Diablo, it is a lot. I mean, you're not wrong. It's a lot of crap. All right, come on. Should be, all right, we're charging. See, what is that Mac 10 knockoff looking on the, okay, so that's the Steyr SPP. It's the SPP is the like civilian version, and the TMP is the full auto version. Now B&T makes it, so it's a B&T. The TP9 I think is a civilian version, and the MP9 I think is the full auto version. I'm pretty sure that's right, but maybe I got that wrong. Let's see. How many rifles would you say you have? Probably, if I had to take a random guess, probably 30 or 40, maybe. I don't know, somewhere around in there. YouTube Nightmare Fuel. Yeah, I guess so. I do have a 1911. How are bayonets attached? So it depends on the type of rifle or carbine, I guess. But typically there's going to be a lug at the top that you're just going to slide the, that looks a little crazy, that you slide the bayonet in, and it just works. I don't know. I'll do an actual video on it sometime and show you. They attach via the bayonet lug. Thanks, Brian. That bayonet is overcompensating, maybe a little bit. PPSH 41. I'd love to get one. Brother, how much was all of this? I need to go count it, Gaming Hero, and see how many I even have. TRR Timmy, I don't have a scar. Maybe someday. Let's see. Someone like the Russian ones are hinged. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they are hinged because you got like what the side folder, like the, and then you got like the SKS. That's like, what is it? An underfolding bayonet. Yeah, it just depends. I do have some AKs. If you didn't have the gun, you wouldn't have never beat the natives. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I'm waiting for my noodles to get cold. Yeah, that's always a struggle. Waiting for like your ramen or something to cool down. Nice guns, touch one. I wish I could, Julius. If I do, they'll YouTube will shut down the stream. Sadly. Do you have an AWM? No, I don't. Eventually, someday. And sorry, guys, I'm missing a whole bunch of your guys' chats, but the chat is just going like crazy. I have an old musket, the OG. Nice, man. Nice. I like him. I haven't shot any of mine yet, but eventually. Is that Lee Enfield? It's a #1 Mark III. Thanks for what? Yeah, no problem, man. Someone was. I know I was joking. Oh, Julius. Okay, you're good, man. You're good. My bad. Do you have a basic MP9 older version? Yeah, essentially it's a SPP. Why do you need all these guns? I just collect them, to be honest, guys. Any HK rifles or pistols? Alex, we got the HK SR9T right there. It's a cool one. I like it. Let's see. All right. Do you have a 1911? I do have a 1911. Recommendations: get index cards and label the firearms to help reduce the. Yes, that's smart. That is smart, Brian. Because I get a lot of repeat questions. Not gonna lie. Let's see, guys. I'm gonna start a poll. Start a poll in the chat, and we'll. I don't know, something interesting, I guess. All right. Asking the real questions out here. What was better, Die Hard or Top Gun? Two totally different movies, so it's kind of apples and oranges. But oh well. You guys, let me know. Click on the poll and tell me. I'm gonna drink some water because I've been talking for a lot. Let's say the original Top Gun. I like the second one too, but we'll just say the first Top Gun versus the first Die Hard. All right. Okay, guys. I don't have a 50 cal like rifle. Black Hawk Down or Full Metal Jacket. That's a good one too, Brian. I'll do that next. Let's see. What's the gun on the bipod? HK SR9T. Elliot. Yeah, always asking for the Lamar Jackson edits. Somebody always asks that. Sifle. I plan to get a Colt Python next. That's kind of the next thing. SVT on the left. Yep, you got the SVT right there. Let's see, guys. Sorry, guys. Black Hawk Down or Saving Private Ryan. That's a good one too. Both good, great movies. What's your oldest gun? I've got a. I don't know if you can even see it. It's a Japanese matchlock right there from like the 1700s. Samurai musket kind of thing. Oh yeah, you guys want a close-up of some of the rifles? I got you. I'm not a weapons dealer. These are just my personal collection. And yes, these are all real guns. All right, we got the World War II M1 carbine. I don't know how you guys say it. I personally don't even know how I say it. I think I say carbine, but M1 carbine, Dang, why did I just say that? Carbine. Chinese SKS. World War One. Lee Enfield, #1 Mark III. We've got the Remington Rolling Block. Uberti, 1873 clone. World War Two. Dang, my brain's not working. Mosin Nagant. Type 38 Arasaka. Colt SP1. M1 Garand. Romanian PSL. Gewehr 43. Joshua, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. Should be able to get one pretty soon. Romanian PSL, Gewehr 43, Springfield trapdoor rifle, SVT 40. Let's see, Winchester model 1200 Treg. Sorry, guys. World War I Mosin. Sorry, guys. I'm like trying to get over this sickness crap, but it's taking a minute. That's an Imperial Mosin. We got a Krag right there. Random Marlin shotgun, model 24, I think. It's a Stava M70. This is a Stevens single shot, 12 gauge. Heritage Settler. The KSA Cricket, Daniel Defense, DD M4 V7 Pro. Yeah, I need to go to sick call. Yeah. The worst thing is that AT is coming up, and I don't want to be that guy that's like, hey guys, I'm sick, and make it seem like I'm just trying to get out. I think I'll be better before then. Hopefully, we'll see. Steyr M95, SDS Lynx, Federal Riot Gun. That's a 37 millimeter launcher. Let's see. We got more KSA Crickets. This is a Gewehr 88. Sorry, it keeps going out of focus. Spanish model 1916. Keltec Sub 9. I think that's a Marlin Model 60 and a few other things. Brian, yeah, I am. Let's see, we got HK SR9T right here. B&T GHM9. We've got, what is it? Type 95 Shingunto, World War II Japanese sword, PSA Steizen, and Japanese Matchlock. Then we got a whole bunch of other stuff. King Rock One, you're crazy, man. Big Johnny, I got you, man. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Do you have all the types of ammo for these guns? I don't have all the ammo. I'm still working on getting some of it. I've ran out of some ammo too. Sorry guys, my hand's shaking. But yeah, so I'll get it. Let's see. Brian, absolutely right. Lots of people collect different things. I just collect guns, I guess. I've always been into guns, I guess. I don't have an MP40, but I want one. They're all real, Tony. These are all real guns. Do you plan on getting any DSA? Yeah, I feel like at some point I'll get one. Guns are one of the most tamest things they collect. Yeah. Do you have a safe for these? I saw custom double door. I don't have a safe yet, but I feel like I'm going to need multiple safes or like a really big safe for these. Realistically, I'll probably get some like gun racks or something for these. Because this is not working, guys. This is a little chaotic. Typical American house, yeah. Fritz revolver, what's the name? It's like a Luffa Show or something like that. I can't remember how you say it. But yeah. Show the M1 carbine. Yeah, you got it. Easier to make a safe room. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. I need to just like fortify a room. That's the M1 carbine right there. It's an inland. Why don't you just sell them and keep like 3? Jordan, but I love them, man. I'm a hoarder for these guns, I guess. M1 Garand, yeah, I got the M1 Garand right there. Yeah, not an M16, it's a Colt SP1. It's a civilian version. Which one was the hardest to get? Hardest to get, that's a good question. I think the thing that took me the most time was driving 12 hours to go pick up that SVT 40. The Mosin is 1944. That Mosin's 1898. And I got a few others. I don't have a 50 Magnum revolver, red back. I've got a 50 AE. Jared, I got you, man. A lot of history. Yeah, absolutely. What's a pink rifle? KSA Cricket. A bunch of kids in the comment. Yeah, Kiki, you're not wrong. I've got 3 SKSs, double lot. I've got 2 Chinese and 1. What's it called? 1 Yugo. Sorry. I'm a Pro 2A leftist. I'm looking for a decent semi-auto that's easy to use and maintain. Ideally, something that can shoot NATO rounds. Yeah, I mean, you could get an AK. There's nothing wrong with AKs like that. Or obviously, you could get something on an AR platform or a like an AR-10, AR-15 kind of deal, or a AK kind of thing. I don't know. Uh, I'm sure someone else probably knows better or has a better like option. Okay, there we go. Yeah, aspiring engineer. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Trick shotgun. Yeah, it's a Winchester Model 1200. Here's a question I haven't seen. Do you have ammo for all the functioning firearms? No, not yet. Ran out of ammo. Still got ammo. Ran out of ammo. Good. Ran out of ammo. Uh, I need to get ammo for that. And same for this. I need to get some more ammo for this. I've shot most of these. Not all of them. But I need to get more ammo. That's the expensive part. Yes, it is. It is, Brian. It's easy to get these guns, and then like you have 20 different calibers you need to get. And I was going through a ton of ammo. I haven't been to the range in a little bit, but yeah. So I need to get more 9mm, and I think I'm out of 45 too. And anyway, I got to get some more ammo. Is that an M1 Grand? It sure is. I have a whole room with a steel door. That's my safe. Joshua, that's kind of the plan eventually. Can I test? I've got lots of videos on the channel testing it. Do I cuddle up to anyone or to any of them whenever I sleep? Not really. I have only 4 guns. I was dry on everything. Just picked up 100 rounds. Hey, there you go, YCD. That's how it goes. That's kind of where I'm at. I have a lot of 7.62 by 54 left. I have a lot of shotgun shells, so I'll probably do a shotgun range trip. Who are you, dude? Arms Lord? I'm just a regular dude. I just got a lot of guns, I guess. Clean out your boards from dust buildup. Commando, I need to clean all these, to be honest. I will, I promise. But originally the plan was I'd do a live stream and clean them with you guys, but I can't do that. So, do you reload yourself or do you buy more? I'm planning on reloading, but I haven't gotten there yet. We'll see. I don't have any Israeli guns. Bro, hyper slob, you're crazy. HA416. I've never messed around with one, but I'd love to at some point. Side by side or okay, I've got a side by side somewhere in that thing, like that big mess of guns over there. There's a double barrel shotgun. It's like from the probably 1800s. What brand of 7.62 by 54 do you have, or do you have? Yeah, I've got the surplus ammo, and then I had some. It was like Tula. I think I might have had some Wolf that I had gotten a while back. But I bought some others. I can't remember where I bought it from. Because when I was over in Hawaii, I just needed to get some ammo. And I can't remember what brand it was, though. Let's see. Do you have an M1? I do have an M1 Jeffrey. It is right there in the corner. I'm looking for something easy that's easy to maintain. Looking for a NATO gun. Let's see. All right. I don't have a switch. I might get an FRT at some point, but to me, it just seems like a great way to waste a ton of ammo very quickly. But still, it's not going to... I'm still going to get one. I feel like it'd be fun. If an intruder broke in your house, which would you use? Probably Glock 19 or maybe that. Or, I don't know, maybe the shotgun if I needed to. Maybe all of them. I'll just run around with all of them. Not really. I'll probably take this Springfield trapdoor rifle, just single shot, 45-70, and just hope for the best, I guess. Not really. I don't have, Commando, I don't have one of those. Eventually, though. Any recommendations for leftists? Well, I mean, for anybody, I'd say, like, handgun-wise, get a Glock. And Rifle-wise, I don't think you could go wrong with like some sort of AR-15 platform. That's what I feel like I know best. Shotgun-wise, I'd say like Remington. Mossberg 500, Remington 870, something like that. Uh, Dessler, I completely agree. I try to stay pretty apolitical on this channel. I think people should be like should have the opportunity to have guns for home defense, self defense, stuff like that. So politics aside, yeah, I feel like I hope you're able to get one to stay safe. Let's see, 2A for all. Yeah, I completely agree. What firearms did you start out with? Okay, what I started out with was my dad gave me a Mosin, very similar to this one. I think it's somewhere in the thing. Brian, have a good one, man. I appreciate you. I'll take some Dayquil. That's actually a good idea. And I'll see you later. Have a great one. I appreciate you always. Yeah. Let's see. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying first gun I got. My dad gave me this, not this one specifically, but a Mosin Nagant. So I took that. I'd go out to my granddad's, and he would help me learn to shoot with it and all that. So other than that, I had a Charles Daly pump action 20 gauge. And first handgun I shot was a High Point 45. And so I got a High Point recently just to remember my roots, you know. M16 with bayonet. Yes, it's the Colt SP1. It's pretty cool. I've got this old like Starlight night vision scope thing from Vietnam. I'm going to put it on it. It looks crazy. What's your closest to 50 cal? Brian, it's probably going to be the 4570. But I've got a 50 AE, but it's different. Pancake, stop. What's Pancake doing? Pancake, you better be good. Lebel 1886. I don't have a Lebel 1886. Let's see, Bachmann. I don't have any Persian Mausers. Eventually, I'd love to get some Persian stuff. I want a Persian Luger, like an artillery Luger, but not yet. I have a Mosin, the shells keep jamming. Okay, that's weird. Let's get you deployed in South Africa or something. Bobby, let's do it. I want to go hunting with you, man. That would be awesome. Seriously, at some point, Bobby, I will hopefully do that. Maybe we could like do like a trip, bring a couple of people over. That'd be awesome. Gangster Guru, I got you, man. M1 carbine, SKS, Lee Enfield, Remington rolling block, Winchester 1873 clone. Which two are legal? Naps, I'm curious. Oh my gosh, Mosin, sorry. Type 38 Air Saka. I want to get a Colt Python Jameson. I think that's the next purchase, but I got to save up for it. Colt SP1, M1 Garand, Romanian PSL, Gewehr 43, Springfield Trapdoor, SVT 40. Let's see. I know I act all tough, but if I'd ever meet you in real life, I'd stare at the ground and maybe, hey, Bobby, right there with you, dude. I'm an introvert, not gonna lie. Starting to do this was like actually very crazy. Hey bro, do you watch the NRL? What's the NRL? Oliver, let me Google it. Mosin, Car 98, and lever actions are legal here. Okay, Naps. I'm glad you can have something, but still, that sucks. Bo Rivers, I'm not scared like of the ATF or anything like that. I do everything legal. And I don't know, I just don't live my life like in fear of that kind of stuff. Could hear it's gonna report me. Okay, man. Oh my gosh, how do you have these? Yeah, I just got them all legally. What year's SP1? How much did you get the SVT 40 for? I need to look. I keep saying I'm gonna look and I forget. I got the SVT 40 for about 1,600. Panda Zoo, I don't think I'm handsome. My wife thinks I am, but no. HKG3, a clone. It's a HK SR9T. Dessler, I think you're right, man. I try to stay apolitical, but yeah. Oh, rugby, Oliver. Okay. I've never really watched any rugby. I got some family that's from Australia, and I feel like they probably do. But yeah, I can never have enough. The pink one is sick. Thanks. Thanks, Harumi. I appreciate you. What's the net worth of these combined? I need to look. I need to count them all. Trench gun's definitely cool. I love it. Do you have any World War II machine guns? Not yet, Jameson. Eventually. Any idea what it costs, a Persian Mauser or any other Mauser? Boffman, I'll have to look. Oliver, you're Australian. Okay, nice, nice. I want to watch like some cricket and stuff. My kids always watch Bluey, so I definitely love watching Bluey. Let's see, calling the cops. Okay, basic. Is that a World War II Mosin? It is. I got a World War II and a World War I over there. Does this? Yeah, the scope works. Sorry, guys. It's funny shooting at 45 as the first gun. It's like my family's tradition to show the power. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Joshua. That was actually the first one that I ever shot too. Panda, Desert Eagle. You got it right there. Let's see. How hard is it to get an SBS? Is the process complicated? YCD, I've also wondered this. I just got a suppressor and it wasn't that bad. So, I mean, I'd rather I didn't have to do all that, but anyway, I had to wait 4 days to get the suppressor back. But I think I'll probably do like the SBS, SBR kind of thing next. So yeah. Capel Flannel is 10. Well, thanks for being here, man. Sorry guys, I had to kind of skip the chat. Yeah, Brian, that's kind of how I feel. Like I'm not doing anything illegal. So it's fine. Nambu, yep, we got the Nambu there. Sorry guys. Sick Desert Eagle, thanks. Thanks guys. I wish I can get one in the I'm sorry, Explorer. The web, I'm sorry, man. Let's see. Where'd you buy that? You're very nice and you have a very nice channel. Thanks, Vaughn. I appreciate you. I just found them for sale over here in the U.S. I mean, you might be in the U.S., but Doomsday Prepper, not really, Abdul. I feel like if I was prepping, I probably wouldn't get most of these because like YouTube tech support. That I've got one of these. I got one of those like fake things yesterday, but nice try, man. Anyway, yeah. So if I was Doomsday prepping, I feel like I get like more like ARs and like modern stuff that I would use and stock up on a lot of ammo, stuff like that. Most of these are like old like wooden rifles that I wouldn't run around with during a I don't know, like a end of the world kind of scenario, I guess. You're missing RPG AT4. Yeah, I'd love to. I've seen RPGs, and I think I've seen AT4 too, but maybe I shot an AT4, but I did like the 9mm, not the actual whatchamacallit out of it. Thank you, Harumi. I appreciate you. Your family will thank you. Okay. What state do you live in? I'm over here in Missouri. What the heck? The live I just see, is that real? What would you consider your rarest? Okay, rarest absolutely is going to be that shotgun right there. The rarest thing I have, absolutely. Winchester Model 1200 Trench. I got very lucky finding it. Okay, you're in New York. Nice, Abdul. I've been over to New York a few times. A couple of people have said I kind of look like Mr. Beast, but I don't know. I don't think I really do. You have a rifled shotgun. It's a Trink shotgun, but yeah. Yeah, you want to see the Bison. It's a PSA Stizen, but essentially, you look like a blonde Omni-Man. Yeah, I've heard people say that, honestly. New York sucks. I've heard that too. Okay, so we've got the PSA Stizen right there. 9mm with the helical drum, all that kind of stuff. Very, very interesting. Bean, they all work. I'd say all except for that Gewehr 43 right there. It needs to get fixed. The shotgun does no damage. The AK works more. Well, and video games for sure. I live in France and I can't have arms. Oh, man, I'm sorry, man. Is he ignoring me or is my chat not appearing? Nerdy boy, the chat's kind of going off, so it's kind of hard to keep up. If you want to send it again, and I will try to answer it or just acknowledge you, I guess. But yeah, so let's see. He looks more like Goose from Top Gun. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Top 3 worst states: California, New York, and Illinois. I used to live in California for a little bit, and yeah, it wasn't the greatest for guns. That was very, very early in my gun collecting journey. So it's a HK SR9T. It looks like a PSQ1 because it's got parts on it. Will you help arm your neighbors? Samuel, Yeah, if a apocalypse happens, everybody come out here, and we'll start a whole faction. It'll be like The Walking Dead. Why did you even get all these guns? Real question. No, you're good. You're good, nerdy boy. I just like to collect old stuff, to be honest. It's like the historical aspect of it for me. Like we've got World War II right here with the M1 Garand, American, World War II, the German side. We've got World War II, the Soviet side right there. So like all three of those, it's just crazy to think who maybe held it, stuff like that. That's what got me into it. Are you familiar with the Ward's Western Field Gun? Let's look it up. Hey, you did an Auto 5. Thanks, man. Thanks, Harumi. I really appreciate you. Let me like that for you. Yeah, I got you, man. I'll try to get an Auto 5. I've got it's a Remington Model 11. It's not the same, but it's cool. But I really want one. Thanks again for donating. I appreciate you guys. You guys have really been supporting the channel. Seriously, I appreciate it. What's your favorite gun? Answer me. I got you, Bean. Favorite? Right there. SVT 40. If you have one, please show us your Desert Eagle. I do have one. I'll show you it. My dad had an Auto 5. Nice, man. Nice. Abdul, how's it going? It's great. You definitely should get it. I will, Harumi. I will. I promise. And I appreciate you, man. Let's see. Or gal. I don't know. Yeah. I'd say 90-something% of the people that watch are probably dudes, but yeah. John Wick, is that an HK behind you with the scope? First off, John Wick, thank you. I appreciate you. Let me like that and like your thing. Yeah, so it's an HK PSG-1. Or, that was a complete lie. Sorry. It's an HK SR9T. It's got PSG-1 parts. Yeah, so essentially they used it to like skirt the assault weapons ban back in the day. Eventually got banned too, but I got it. So pretty cool. Zymeta, I'm probably saying that completely wrong. I can't, none of these are for sale. Let's see. I shot a gun before. Nice, man. I do have some handguns I can show you guys. Here, I'll show you right now. Thanks everybody for donating, and thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate all you guys. See, I'm gonna drink some water because I've been talking for a while. I've just been yapping. Gunrunner, how's it going, man? Let's see. All right, let's go. All right, sorry guys. The chat is kind of going crazy. Do you have a PPSH? I don't have a PPSH. Maybe eventually though. Dude is fully loaded. Samuel, I'm not rich or nothing like that. Donate people. This man needs ammo for all these beautiful guns. Thanks, JS. I appreciate you. Let's do another poll, guys. Brad's gun wheel is ridiculous. Yeah, it is a little crazy. But all right, hang on. Let's. Do you have a Springfield trapdoor? I do. This is a stockpile from a raid. No, I just got these over the years. That Gold Desert Eagle is the one. I want one. It's crazy. It's cool. Top Gun or Die Hard? That's hard. Yeah, it is a hard one. Let's see. But it looks like Top Gun won. After like 600, whatchamacallits, votes. So we're going to do another one real quick. We're going to do... Hey, ADCA Green, have a good one. Thanks for being here, man. And everybody else. I appreciate all you guys. Okay, we're going to do a... All right, what was a better war movie or military movie? Let's see. All right, what should you picking? Black Hawk Down or Full Metal Jacket? I guess I could have done Apocalypse Now and Full Metal Jacket, but oh well. Sorry guys, I was supposed to cover my mouth. I mean, not that you guys are gonna get sick, but you know. Thanks, Willie. Yeah, a lot of interesting whatchamacallits, helmets and stuff like that. Let's see. What's your least favorite gun? Right now, least favorite's probably gonna be that PA-63. It's like a like a Hungarian Makarov kind of thing, but it looks like a PPK. I can't get it to shoot, so been having some issues with it. But Black Hawk Down was cool. I remember seeing it as a kid, and it was based on a true story. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a crazy one. Pulls are even. Nice. Hey, Harumi, no Gewehr 7184. 11 Mauser is fun. Thanks for donating again, Harumi. I appreciate you. Let me look it up. Gewehr 7184. I've got a Gewehr 88, but I don't have one of those. 7184. 7184. Nice. Okay. Is it a single shot or is it maybe not? Let me look. 7184. Okay. Wait, 8 round? Hang on. Let's see. I'm trying to see. It looks really cool, Harumi. I'll have to see if I can find one. Very, very cool, honestly. Did I like that? Hang on, let me like that for you, dude. And yeah, seriously, thank you for donating. Thanks for everybody that's donated and everybody that's here. I'll see if I can get one of those, Harumi. I feel like it'd be a cool one. I don't have a Zastava M59, but I've got the Zastava M70 Z-Pap. Have you seen the 223 pump action from Australia? No, I haven't seen that. I'll have to check it out. How much is your whole collection? I don't really know. I need to look. New York Gunner, you're good. Thanks for being here. First off, it's a Colt SP1, so it's the civilian version of that M16, from around the Vietnam War era. Let's see. Does kick and ammo is expensive, but I love it. I'll get one for sure, man. Very cool. Thanks for sharing. And thanks for donating. But everything in that room isn't even all of them. Yeah, I've got some more stuff, I think, in the closet. And there's probably some other stuff somewhere else. I don't know. I'll have to look. But is that revolver a Judge? Yeah, it's a Judge. It's the Judge. It's a cool one. I like it. But I don't know if it's super practical. But what is the gun that you think that's most likely to jam or explode in your hand? Redback. That would probably be, in its current state, probably the Gewehr 43 if I could get it to run. Or, let's see, or this rolling block right here. The barrel's super wobbly, so I feel like if I shot it, it might go crazy. You also love full-length rifles with sword bandits. Yes, definitely. I've got that Type 38 right there. Very cool. I can't even remember them all. He has so many. Yeah, man, it's kind of it's hard to remember at this point. That's not SVD, unfortunately. Yes, it's not an SVD. It's a PSL. Gunrunner, thanks, man. $2. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Seriously, let me like that. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Seriously. You guys are helping the channel. I think I'll do a poll in a minute for the next. I think the next is going to be a Colt Python, but I'm open to hear like any suggestions that you guys have as far as what I should get next for the channel. I'll start saving for it and then I'll get one. But with the donations, you guys definitely are making it easier to get. Hey, would you be interested in an old bayonet? It's rare. I looked it up before. Yeah, Jeff. I always love that kind of stuff. Do you know what it goes to? Like what rifle? My dad has the same sling on his M1 carbine. Nice, man. Nice. G3, yeah, kind of. It's a HK91 essentially with PSG1 parts. It's called the HK SR9T. It was the best gun for a beginner, like one with less powerful recoil. I'll try to get a Hungarian version of AKM, but oh, sorry guys, I'm tired. Stayed up a little late, I guess. But let's see. Okay, Anodyne. I would say probably like something with less recoil. If you want like a shotgun, maybe like start with a 20 gauge. That's what I had as a kid. Or a I mean 223 556 is not bad recoil wise. So an AK kind of thing, or a 9mm Glock isn't going to kick very bad. See, I got in jail once for owning MP40 Mauser Desert Eagle. I live in Wyoming. What? That's crazy, dude. Did you like the MP40? That would have been pretty cool, honestly. Let's see. BTC. I have no idea. I never even heard of that. Let's see. I more love black. Bro, Dimitri. You're crazy, dude. You almost got me. I almost said it too. How's your AC 130 in the backyard? Yeah, it's good. It's good. It needs some maintenance, but yeah, it's good. I'll go fly it in a little bit. Not really, but still working on the 20mm cannon. If you were stranded on Kodiak Island and had to fend off grizzly bears, which gun are you taking? Okay, Samuel. So if I'm like stuck with what I have, I could take my Desert Eagle, but I feel like what would be better is like, I don't know. I'll take the SVT 40 probably. I feel like that would be good. Or I could take my Colt SP1 and just like bayonet charge and instantly die. But other guns you have, what are the 5 you would use for survival? God bless you. Hey, right back at you, Peter. I would say top 5. I'm going to take a rifle, a shotgun, a handgun. So Glock 19, I know. Probably my Daniel Defense AR. I'll probably take that trench shotgun. It is boring, 18 plus. Yeah. The microphone is in your hand. What is that? It's a DJI Mic 2. So anyway, so I'll take that. That's 3. So I got 2 left. Maybe I'll take like a 22, like the Heritage Settler or something, so for like small game. And there's another one. I can pick one more. Maybe I'll take the HK SR9T. It's super heavy, so I wouldn't want to, but yeah. Jordan, yeah, I love doing these Q&As with you guys, just talking and let you guys ask whatever you want. What is the gun you regret buying? Okay, that's a good one. The one I regret buying is I spent money on a Krag. It was a Krag rifle, Jorgensen or something. And so essentially I bought it. It was on Arms List, and the guy wanted me to send money over PayPal, and he insisted it had to be friends and family. Like you send it through the friends and family kind of part, and well, there was no Krag, and so I got scammed out of like $800. That was very early in my gun collecting journey. So I had to learn that lesson. I learned it pretty easily or pretty quickly. Did you do crack? You spend money on crack? No, Pop. What are you talking about, man? Let's see. What was the gun you regret not buying? Dude, there's a lot. Spaz 12, Spaz 12. I don't know how you say it. German drilling rifle, or I guess it's a rifle. I mean, it's a shotgun and a rifle. I know that, but I know there's more though. There's like there's a few others that I wish I would have got. A few I wish I didn't trade away. Fake Silicon is so American. Yeah. There's a few others. Like I got rid of a Mosin like PU sniper. I wish I wouldn't have done that, but a Winchester Model 12 riot gun. A few other things, but I've got a lot, so I'm thankful for what I do have. Spaz here, yeah. What is a gun that is overrated in your opinion? Overrated? I don't know. Wasn't get out of, there's a fly like keeps messing with me. What's overrated in my opinion? In my opinion, I would say I don't know. I think like it's a good question. I don't know. I gotta think. BCM over Daniel Defense. I need to get a BCM, honestly. I'm not like super. The Daniel Defense is fine, but like I also have like a Beretta ARX, and I think I like that more. Back in the day, we used to sell Mosins and crates and barrels. Yeah, I wish I was like around for that. Um, but sadly, I think I don't know. When I was growing up, they were like $100, but I know they were way cheaper back in the day. How are you so handsome? I don't know, man. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. Um, let's see. Do you use Ren wax oil or what protection oil? I need to do that honestly. I haven't really yet, so yeah. Do I have pistols? I do have pistols. You guys want to see the pistols? I'll turn it around so you can see. But I don't have the C96. I do want to get one though. Hey man, great to see you again. Yeah, right back at you. Thanks for being here again. All right, I'll show you guys the handguns real quick. How much do you love your long Luger? I like it a lot. I do. I've got 2 of them and I really like them. All right, here's the handguns. You can see both Lugers right there. Get an MP40. It's worth it. I paid $700 for it. Just buy it. Just see how good it is. Okay. Was it? Do you have is it a full auto? I heard grease was the way to go. I've heard that too. YCD. Minecraft build. How's it going? Thanks for being here again. I think I'm gonna have to try the grease thing. Someone has said that in the chat before. Let's see. What's your best weapon? I really like my SVT 40. Do you have a staccato? I don't. I have a really good friend that let me shoot his, and I liked it. It was cool. Lemon squeezer. Yeah, those are cool. What, like the Ivor Johnson? Something like that. I just liked and sub. Love you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thanks for everybody that's in the chat, that's watching, that's everything. I appreciate all you guys. We got a lot of people here. MP40 reproduction. Okay, yeah. I have a 1911. I don't have a 2011. Do you have any handcrafted DIY guns? I don't have any of those. Maybe eventually. P320 or Glock 17. I'd probably go Glock 17. I don't have a Hellcat, but my friend let me shoot it. I liked it a lot. Let's see. I do have some Zastava guns. I've got a Zastava M70. I'll show you in a minute. I like them. I've got a Yugo SKS. If you're in a zombie apocalypse, would you want a gun that's quiet but weak, or a gun that's loud but powerful? This is a good question. I might go, maybe, I don't know, quiet and weak maybe? Or I don't know. Maybe I'll go loud and powerful. I'll just work on my cardio and be able to run away. What's the date on the the SVT? It's going to be 1941. And I think I want to say it's a finish capture. Let me look. I think it's got the SA thing on it. Let me look. No, I'm completely wrong. Yeah. Something I've got is finish capture. I want to say it's an Imperial Mosin, actually. Silent and weak is probably the way to go, guys. And it also depends on what kind of zombies we're talking about. Is this like Walking Dead zombies, like early on? Or are we talking like World War Z zombies, where it's like, I might as well just give up? I mean, I wouldn't give up, but you know. Let's see. Or if it's like Resident Evil, where it's like, I don't know, just crazy. People really underestimate the damage that 22 does. Fast, lethal, and quiet. Absolutely. It is lethal. Like, 22 LR will definitely kill a zombie, dude. Let's see. What about 28 Days Later zombies? I watched that. Like, I started as a kid, and I was terrified. And I never watched it again. I want to watch it, though. Hey, Big A. How's it going, dude? Thanks for being here, man. I'm trying to think. Yeah, what in the chat? Tell me what's the worst zombies? Like, if you were in a zombie apocalypse, what would be the least, or what would be the worst? Like World War Z, The Last of Us zombies kind of seem a little crazy, especially in the show. I'm not really sure how I feel about the show, but I like the first season for sure. But anyway, I don't know. Last of Us, Resident Evil. I think Resident Evil is probably, they got all those like different like I don't know. Like, come on. The clickers would suck out of The Last of Us, but like, let's be honest. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, Resident Evil 2, I think, or Resident Evil 4. Well, Resident Evil 4 wasn't really zombies. 2 was, but anyway, I don't know. Nemesis and Tyrant, yeah, those would be crazy. Like freaking, yeah, definitely. What about the zombies from Thriller? Yeah, there we go. Oh man, COD zombies. Okay, so I remember beating World at War when I was a kid, and I didn't know that there was gonna be the zombies or whatever. And so it was like nighttime. I was in my room by myself, and it started to play. I was terrified, absolutely terrified. Now it's not scary, but it was scary then. I don't know about you guys. The big giants from 4 and the flying ones from, yeah, I need to play 5. I never actually got all the way through 5. Introduced me to the revolver, the jugs. Yeah, you got it. I'll show you. Around 100 zombies, you need to, oh, pack a punch. Yeah. Do you have a PPQ? I don't. I love the game Left 4 Dead. Man, I never played Left 4 Dead because I had the Xbox 360 as a kid. It red ringed, and then my family went to PlayStation, and I never got to play any of those. Yeah, they're all real guns. Some people think it's like a green screen, but I promise it's not. Do you use a Winchester 1887 for zombie? Yeah, you better. Can I borrow a gun when the zombies come? You got it. You got it. Come out here and we'll all make like a, I don't know, some sort of big fortress. Also, I never understood, why does the military always get overrun in like The Walking Dead, stuff like that? Like, I don't know. There's that one scene in The Walking Dead with like the National Guard, and they just absolutely got taken out by the governor and all them. I thought that was just crazy. Anyway, I'm really nerding out here, but I do have some. Dying Light zombies. Yeah, those things are crazy, dude. Home defense, you prefer 1911 or 12 gauge? Over those two, I don't know. Maybe a 12 gauge. I don't know. It's for the plot, yeah. It is for the plot. You're right. You're right. But still, I'm just like, come on. You'd figure 120 beat zombies. Yeah, I would think so. Harumi. What's your biggest gun? Probably 4570. I'm sorry. Ready to get my... Yeah, go get your shotgun, YCD. Maybe they ran out of ammo. Maybe. Just cracked my radiator. No better way to wait for it. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But, hey, I'm glad you're here, man. Thanks for being here, W. Murphy. You know, they're trying to shoot the body. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I feel like you would quickly learn, like, hey, I don't know. I just feel like quickly they would be like, okay, this doesn't work. Hey, man, is there any way we could get in contact? I'm in the need of money. I have to sell my Chinese quesadillas. Well, if you want to reach out to my email, I'll hear whatever you're offering or whatever. My girlfriend radiator's leaking right now. It's crippling my shot. Ah, dang, dude, that sucks. Let's see. Do you have any airsoft guns? I don't really. I used to have some as a kid, but I haven't gotten any in a long time. Have you ever fired an M93 Zastava Black Arrow? I haven't. That sounds cool though. Pack a punch. Yeah, you gotta pack a punch them. I pretty much pack a punch this one right here, right there. But it's like no Mustang and Sally. But yeah, man, I'm really nerding out here. I didn't expect to do this. People are in every live asking for money. Yeah. I have the first original Xbox. Nice. Yeah. I got one a while back, just to remember the old glory days, playing like Halo 2 and all that. Pack a punch by Keltec. There you go, YCD. That would be cool, honestly. What's the cheapest gun you own? Cheapest is gonna be, where is it? Probably one of those right there. There's a 25 ACP right here and a 380. Oldest I've got is probably this Japanese Matchlock. Yeah, so I'm not selling any of these. Just hang on, my kids are going a little crazy out there. But Love the Deagle is at 50. I got ammo questions. Yeah, Ryan, it's 50. It is an Ambu. I've got an Ambu. I don't have an Uzi. That's a Steyr SPP. That's a Phoenix Arms Raven, the 25 ACP one. Yeah, it's a Matchlock. I'll show you. It's in the floor right here. Hang on. I don't have the Henry rifle. Maybe it's But all right, hang on. Don't lick my feet. It's weird. All right, so we got the Max Lock right here. Anyway, yeah, so it's a samurai gun. The samurai used them back in the day. Oh my gosh, my toes are. Sorry, guys. Um. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I'll show you guys some of these up close. Do you have a Russian Tula SKS? I don't. I want to though. Would you trade your trapdoor shotgun with an AK? Oh, that's interesting. Hear ye, hear ye. Yeah, that's right, man. Nah, bro, ready for? Yeah, maybe. I think I'm ready. I need ammo for all these. I've went through all the ammo pretty much. Is it easy or fun to keep all your guns once you finish streaming? Yeah, it's Skyline. It's kind of gotten a little more like, oh yeah, just moving them all and trying to like, I don't know, because obviously I need a better storage method than this. It's not working, man. I do need a Russian tanker sub. That'd be nice. Arasaka, I do right there. Type 38 with that long bayonet. What ammo works well for you in the Desert Eagle? I bought a Gin, what was like Gin 19, and 50 AE as well. Okay, so I have been using. What have I been using? I ordered some ammo from like a green backcountry or something like that. I'll look it up in a second. I'll tell you. But yeah, even though I can shoot on my own land, my wife forces me to go to public range because she says I need to make friends. Joshua, I can't remember. Or what state are you in, Joshua? If you're anywhere near me, we could be friends. But I wish I could shoot in my backyard. That would be awesome. What's the most antique item you own, not just guns? Okay. Well, the absolute oldest thing I own, gun or not gun, is probably that right there. But other than that, I've got like, I don't know. That's a good question. I'll have to think. Are these off Gun Broker? I typically get them on Arms List. Texas, okay. Well, if I'm ever in Texas, man, I'll come. We'll go hang out. Do you have a Colt 49 revolver? I don't. I'm in Tennessee. I've been shooting guns since I was 4. Nice, man. I'm from like North Carolina. I don't live there right now, but yeah, I'd love to get back to like the East Coast. Closest range to me is 35 minutes. I got to go to a friend's place. That's nice, man. Hey, can I show the POV from your, or can you show the POV from your sniper? I might be able to. Yeah, YCD. I forgot you're in NC. I could try. I don't know if you can actually see it. It's not really gonna work, and I feel like YouTube will. Hey, Shelby NC. I know where that is, Canic. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think of interesting things from Shelby. You got the American American Legion World Series. You got a couple other things. Liver mush, Earl Scruggs, all that kind of stuff. So where I was born. Hey, Canic. I'm right there with you, man. Let's see. Yeah, Shelby, Kings Mountain, Gastonia, all that. Yeah, definitely cool. Let's see. What about M4? The AR. Yeah, so I've got, that's the Colt SP1 right there. And I've got, let's see, DD M4 V7 Pro over there. Love from K. Oh, don't look at, yeah, heck yeah, man. Completely agree. Yeah, that's right. Canic and a coach. Nice, man. I need to get back over there and get some Bojangles, though. I miss some Bojangles. We don't have them out here in Missouri, which is sad. And Cookout. I need some more Cookout. I don't know what y'all's favorite fast food place is, but Bojangles and Cookout, it's hard to beat. But let's see. Do you like the 243? I've never actually shot it. Hot take: red dot sights is better than iron sights. I kind of feel like that. Yeah, dude. Bojangles, the Bowberry biscuits, dude. Oh my gosh. I get the Cajun filet biscuits, the like country fried steak biscuit. Oh my gosh. I had Cookout last night. Dude, Mickey, you're lucky. You're lucky. I just visited not too long ago. I got family still in North Carolina. So we went up to, it wasn't Asheville, but we went up to a cabin near Asheville. And definitely crazy with, especially you guys that kind of near Shelby, like, it's always go up to Chimney Rock and all that. So seeing that with like Lake Lure, Chimney Rock after the storm and all that, it sucks. Okay, you're in Wilmington. I'm from right around Shelby. But I'm in Miami now. Yeah, Cheerwine, dude. Yeah, definitely, definitely. How much gun oil do you go through? I need to start cleaning them actually. The Blue Ridge Parkway is awesome. Yeah, I remember going to Biltmore House for field trips in school and all that. Sorry, all you guys that aren't from around there. I'm just kind of geeking out. But you don't clean them. I do clean them. I do. I just need to clean them still. Greenville, North Carolina. Nice, man. I've definitely been there. I used to just drive all over North Carolina and get guns. That's how I got most of these. Most of these are from. I got these in North Carolina. I would say the majority of them. Let's see. I got that one from some SWAT guy. Piedmont gang. Yeah. I have a CZ Scorpion now. I need the VZ Scorpion. Yeah, absolutely. I want to get a VZ. What's out on the floor with the tail hook? Yeah, so that's a B&T GHM9. It's got a Silencer Co. Nice. I was stationed at Bragg. I lived over there for like 3 years. Um, Good old Fayetteville. But yeah, let's see. Anyway, I'm gonna get some grease gun or get some gun grease. Yeah, absolutely. I'm curious to know YCD. I haven't deer hunted, but I want to at some point. I'm from Greenville. Nice, man. Nice. Is that a G3? It's a HK SR9T. It's essentially one. Military guide to Fort Benning and Bliss area. Nice, nice, nice canic. Um, yeah, Fayetteville was an interesting place. Not gonna lie. That's where I got my Glock because people were people were going crazy where we lived. Let's see. Yeah, I need to get an AG-42. I don't have one yet. No burst rifles either, but the lever gun is 45 Colt, and I've got another one that's 22. Let's see. But yeah, I think eventually I'll move back to North Carolina, most likely, but I'm not sure where. Maybe up in the mountains, but we'll see. M16 would be awesome. Yeah, definitely, definitely. What's the total cost? I need to look, and I also need to look how many guns I've got. I used to work in Henderson and see bought my Diamondback. Nice, nice man, nice. Um, Especially for FRT law. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, man. How do you guys get a rifle? It here in the U.S. or let's see. I remember Fayetteville most crackheads. Yeah, Joshua. Yeah, man. Um, yeah, we okay. So like, I was like in the middle of a high speed chase. I was trading some kayaks for a gun. I was trading it for a Sig P320 X5, and me, my wife, and my first kid. It was right before because I was stationed in Hawaii next. So when I was getting ready to leave Bragg, we were driving to go trade the kayak, and I saw like a whole bunch of cop cars, and I was going through a light, and there was this cop car that was like gonna hit us, so I had to go off into the ditch, and I noticed like the cop car was like busted up on the front, and then like the person in the cop car wasn't actually a cop, and so I guess this guy like beat up a cop, hopped in the cop car and drove. I'm still trying to find like the dash cam because you'll be able to see me like almost get freaking taken out. Um, but let's see, is that a musket on in the background on the left? Yes, it's a Springfield trapdoor rifle. 4570. Let's see. Yeah, these are all real guns. Anyway, you should make a video on each gun you buy, dude. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a video on each one and explain it. I'm gonna make some videos on like how I get good deals so that everybody else can try to get some decent deals. What's a powerful gun that you have for long range? Probably Adam. Probably this right here. But I need to do some precision rifle shooting kind of stuff. First gun would have been the Mosin or a either a Mosin or a Charles Daly pump shotgun. Yes, give us secret sauce and eat good deals. Yeah, no, definitely. Camp Lejeune, nice, Mickey, nice. I think I drove down there once to get, or I drove over there. I don't think it was. I think it was Cherry Point. To go get a couple Mosins. And I got a good deal on that. I think it was Cherry Point, But let's see. Yeah. I've got some old stuff and I got some somewhat new stuff. When I was in NC a couple years ago, me and my dad almost got ran over by a plane. Oh dang, that's crazy, Coda. I want to see the video. I don't have a 10 mil, but I want to get one. Yep, I got a 30 M1 carbine back there, right there. I am American. You're right. Should try camping, dude. I love camping, honestly. I want to take the kids camping too. Another American with a room full of guns. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah. So, first weapon did you use? First handgun I ever shot was a High Point 45. My dad let me shoot it. Swear Grizzly. Oh, you must up. Nice. I thought you didn't like. At first, I didn't think you were happy with the guns. What about any Keltec? Yeah, I've got a Keltec. You might not be able to see it right now, but Keltec Sub 9, right? Hang on. All right, let me just take you off. Hang on. All right, as far as Keltec goes, it's going to be right there. Keltec Sub 9. It's the predecessor to the Sub 2000. Small farming, you hit over 100 subs. Nice, man. Good job. I really do like your channel, Small Farming. But my father always avoids. Okay, Mabel, that's interesting. Calamity and Jane. I feel like that's a Call of Duty like pack-a-punch thing. My wife wanted a Louis Vuitton bag. I got her a Glock 17 instead. There you go. Definitely. Love Keltec. Yeah, I do too. I think Keltec makes some interesting things. Rarest gun that I have, Adam, is that shotgun right there. It's a trench shotgun from like Vietnam. Been searching for a Mosin I got from so much. Do you know where to find one in Wyoming? Redback, check out Arms List. It's a website, armslist.com. But yeah, check it out. You can typically look in your state and see what's there. And I bet you I'll be able to find something if I look in a second. The AMT Terminator laser. It sounds familiar. Okay, Swear Grizz. I appreciate you, man. Absolutely adore America. Well, yeah, awesome, dude. I'm sorry to hear like Canada's kind of getting a lot more difficult to own stuff. Seriously, if you ever come down and visit to the U.S., we'll do something, man. Beretta is better than. I really like the M9, Evan. Love the content. Thanks, Adam. No worries. I do this just about every day. I'm gonna have to go to some training pretty soon, so I won't be able to stream for about a couple weeks. But I'll be back doing it pretty soon. Let's see. Yeah, I need a wall-mounted gun rack. I do think so. I just don't have enough wall space, I don't think. I've got too many of these. Arms List is meetup for private sale. Yes, users. So I'm going to make a video on like how to safely do it and all that. That's where I've gotten 90% of these is Arms List, like a private sale meetup kind of thing. What's your favorite round, not gun to shoot? Harumi, favorite round, 4570 out of the reduced load out of something like that, like an old Springfield trapdoor. That's my favorite. So much fun to shoot. Kind of expensive, but a lot of fun. Coda, have a good one, man. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you guys have a good day. Or I hope you have a good day. YCD, I'll teach you. Don't worry, man. Because you can find decent stuff. I feel like I've gotten most of these on a really good deal. Hey, I finally got my C10 Chevrolet running. Nice. Oh, Luke, that sucks. At least it's driving, but yeah, no brakes. That sucks. This gun is, it's like the M16. It's the Colt SP1. Got to run, dude. Nectronic Troops just showed up. Okay. Have a good one, Swear. Have a good one, man. Let's see. I'll see you soon, hopefully. And hey, you stay sexy too. How much did the sniper cost? I paid about $4,000 for it back 5-6 years ago. And it's worth about probably 10 or 15 now. Frank, it is a Gewehr 43. It needs to get fixed. I'm having some issues with it. No Glock people will be upset, but I love my Smith & Wesson 40 MMP. I've heard great things about the MMP, not gonna lie. Truthfully, I need to get one, but soon eventually. Thanks, Frank. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all having good days, and wherever you guys are at, if it's morning or nighttime, uh, hopefully everything's going good for you guys. Let's get another poll going. Redback, I can't shoot on stream. That was kind of the initial plan though. Oh, you want to see the table? You want to see the table? I'll show you, man. Hang on. All right, here's the table. A whole bunch of handguns, I guess. Some revolvers, stuff like that. Let's see. I don't have a 30-30 Country Kid. Maybe eventually. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting over